Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to TechGig webinar series, our endeavor to empower techies. We believe that sharing of knowledge is the key to enhance our skills and grow us as professionals. With this principle in mind, we have initiated a series of webinars conducted by industry experts to give you all a crisp insight of various domains. The topic of today's session is Managing Resource Overlook Allocations in Project 2010. Our guest speaker today is Mr. B. Sai Prasad. Mr. B. Sai Prasad, Senior Manager Learning and Development, has been with the service provider Cognizant Technology Solutions India Private Limited since 2001, where he was named winner of the company's Global Trainer of the Year award. He has conducted 7,000 plus hours of training in technical and project management topics and has trained around 4,000 plus practitioners on project management concepts, risk management, scheduling, estimation techniques, and Microsoft Office project. He is a certified PMP, PMI SP, and champion of project management PMI India. He is also working with Project Management Institute Education Foundation, that is PMIEF, for promoting project management concepts to colleagues. He has participated as a speaker, panelist in many PMI REPs and chapters events. He is a Microsoft Certified Technology Specialist, that is MCTS, in Project 2007 and Project 2010. He started the first Microsoft Project User Group India chapter to promote and help practitioners within and outside India on Microsoft Office project. He is also the editor of project management book Forecast Scheduling with Microsoft Project 2010. He is a vivid blogger and you can read his posts at www.sainivas.com. You can reach him via email. His email ID is sai@sainivas.com. So without further delay, I introduce you all to our guest speaker. Over to you, Mr. Prasad.
Thank you. Hello everybody. So I welcome you all for this 1-hour webinar on managing those conflicts as well as how to resolve those conflicts using Microsoft Project 2010. So before we get into the program, I would like to assess where you are from and what is your current role you are playing in your projects. So there is a poll shown on your current screen. I request each one of you to select the relevant option which might be sufficient for you. I'm giving another 5 seconds. Okay, good. So thanks to everybody. We have a majority of them are project managers. We have few program managers and grade 3 members also. So thank you guys. So coming back to the tool on Microsoft Project, as you ideally know, there are different versions of project that is there in the market. So the second poll I have is, what version of project are you currently using? I'm giving another 10 seconds. Okay, thank you guys. So majority of them have said we are using Project 2007 followed by Project 10 and Project 2003. We have 24% who are totally new to Microsoft Project. Good. So thanks for your responses. Now let's move ahead and let's get started. So if you look at managing projects, right? So if you look at the picture what I'm going to show you now, these are the different buildings across the world. So if you think what is common across all these buildings, ideally all of these buildings have been planned well and they have some kind of an architectural model before they started any of these projects. So if we try to relate the schedule what we are going to build to these architecture models, you can say a schedule is more like an architecture model which is ideally a small three-dimensional version of your final building. So it is very, very important that the schedule is always forecastable and it is always realistic in nature. So the key takeaways of this topic would be on the importance of adding resource information and how it helps us to optimize our resources. Followed by, we will talk about how to find over allocations with respect to your project. And third, we will also talk about how to level the workloads by yourself. And finally, we will talk about how to level workloads by project itself. First,